What's up, guys? This is your boy David Alaverdian, undefeated professional boxer, amateur national champion, and European gold medalist. And today I'm with my good friend and, in my humble opinion, one of the best coaches in Israel, Adam Haddad.
Thank you very much.
And yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it and talk about the upcoming fight, Mike Tyson against Jake Paul. And yeah, I just wanted to hear your opinion on this fight. But first, before we hear about the fight, what do you think about Jake Paul?
All right, this honestly, impressed. I think back in Australia we've got a corporate fight league, so it's like you got guys that are coming from, they might work as accountants or lawyers or whatever, and they do like 12-week, 14-week programs, and then they go and have an amateur fight at the end of it. And it's you have like amateur league, corporate league, and professional leagues in Australia. And the corporate leagues, you get these like celebrity kind of showdowns. Could be like a celebrity chef versus this guy or whatever. And it's been a part of our culture for a while. And I like it because you can draw attention to boxing through it. It doesn't have to showcase incredible technique. It's just in order to have somebody interested in a fight, you've got to have a dog in the fight. You just got to know somebody. Right. You've got to either like the guy or you don't like the guy. And then you're going to have people buying tickets. If you happen to put a fight on before, a fight on after with some talented young boxers and people get a chance to see them that otherwise wouldn't, then hell yeah, I'm all for it. And I think Jake Paul is the best corporate boxer I've ever seen. You cannot get into a ring and knock somebody out if you don't have power. I don't care if the person in front of you is a taxi driver. I don't care if the person in front of you has never put on gloves before in their life. To knock somebody out in a ring and cold, you have to have the talent to do it. It has to be something that you're born with. He's done it multiple times. He's done it multiple times to professional athletes.
Yep.
Okay. Now, again, the one time we saw him as a boxer, all right, he lost to Tommy Fury
Yep.
in a close fight.
Yep.
In a close fight. Tommy Fury's been boxing his whole life. Jake Paul put up a really good fight, and I think he's talented, and I think that if he started boxing at a really young age and went through the thing, he has the physical ability to be a top boxer. He really could. Boxing, for the most part, fighting, for the most part, is a show. That's what it is.
Prize fighting.
Prize fighting is a show.
Yeah.
The UFC have created a league, right? You've got ranking systems. They try to make it as legitimate as they can. But even Dana White will tell you, we need stars. We don't have stars, we don't have no league.
Right.
We can't support all these other young, talented fighters if we don't have the Conor McGregors, the John Joneses, the Ngannous, the stars. So boxing doesn't hide that shit at all. We go straight only for, stars are what makes this business. So if you have somebody drawing attention, then brilliant. He's done the thing where he's put on fights and then had like Amanda Serrano on the undercard. Great, showcase of one of the most talented female boxers in the world that otherwise nobody would tune into her pay-per-view.
Exactly.
But he did, he put it on the undercard. And then also they had the fight, they had to cancel it. And he paid both Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Good on him. Other promoters wouldn't do that.
Yep.
So if you separate the man from the mouth, I've got real no issue with it, and I like it. He called out Canelo after his last fight.
That's stupid.
It's stupid. And he had me going, what? Shut up, what are you doing? But that's it. He had me reacting to it. Yeah. He had me sending that video to other people going, can you believe what this guy is going out there and doing, right?
That's what he wants.
That's exactly what he wants. Yeah. And he's never going to fight Canelo. It's never going to happen. But he throws the name out to the thing, makes it stupid, and then we're all on the other side of it paying attention to him again.
Exactly.
So, good on him. Dangerous guy. He puts his hand on you, puts a right hand on you. Dangerous.
Yeah, he has good power. I heard guys, he was training at Bones Adam in Vegas.
Okay.
So when I was there, I talked to people and said he takes it really seriously. And when you have so much money, you can have private sessions with every coach you want. You get sparring based on what you need, and you tell the sparring partners to do what you need them to do. You get the best dietitians, best everything, physiotherapy, everything. So your progress is not gonna be like a regular guy's progress. You're just gonna be like
Absolutely.
this, and that's why he's done so much in just 4 years it was
4 or 5 years,
yeah, something like that. So
and his brother started it really. Like his brother did it, and he looked at it when I want to do that too.
exactly.
You know?
But his brother is much worse than him.
Terrible,
Just like this.
terrible compared to him.
Just strong,
Terrible
but that's
compared to him.
no.
No, like you can't make the comparison. But Jake Paul, legitimate power. Anybody getting in that ring with him, you got to watch out for that right hand.
Yeah.
But as we move into talking about this fight, it's a lose-lose.
Agree.
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
You win, you beat an old man. You lose, you lost to an old man. So what do you go? You can't say it's Mike Tyson. No, it was Mike Tyson. It's a guy that has the same name. It's not the animal that used to be.
Yeah.
Having said that, I wouldn't fight him if he was 85. I wouldn't fight Mike Tyson in a wheelchair.
Hey, the power is the last thing that leaves you, right? So.
You know that the UFC fighter Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
Kevin Holland tells a story where he met Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson wanted to talk to him, and he couldn't. And Joe Rogan was like, I was there, why didn't you want to talk to Mike Tyson? And he said to Joe Rogan, that's a lion. That's not a man. That's a lion. That's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was trying to shake my hand and talk to me, and I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, that's not a human. That's not a man. He goes, that's a myth. That's a legend. That's a lion.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's how I think about him. And I wouldn't want to get touched by him. Never. Having said that, though, he just had a health scare.
Yeah.
He just got out of hospital. Well, it's a geriatric. It's an old man. He's got health problems.
Dude, nearly 6 years old. It's like almost my dad's age.
Come on,
bro. I never see my dad doing any sports activity.
Come on, man. He fell off a hoverboard and was in hospital for 6 months. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Wait, it's just the name? Go fight Lennox Lewis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Call Golovkin out of retirement. You know? Don't. I don't know. Probably fucking Mike Tyson's gonna eat a bunch of mushrooms before he gets out there.
Maybe.
See him out there just being like, I don't know.
It's the punch cam.
Who knows? You know what's funny is then, like, you saw him against Roy Jones, and he's the bobble. The bobble is still there, and he's fucking terrifying.
But the speed is not there.
It's not there.
It's one of the first things that leaves you with age. I even feel myself. I'm not as fast. I used to do a lot of pullback right hand. Don't do it as much
You're not
anymore.
as fast as you used to be?
No, I don't feel
I'm not interested in hearing that. I fucking held pads for you the other day. But if you are, fuck that. I don't want to talk about it. I held pads for him the other day. I got a headache afterwards. I had to sit down. You're fast. You're very, very fast.
But I don't feel as fast as I was.
You know what's interesting? I was told this. I don't know how true it is, but as you progress in boxing, which continues into your 30s, you develop neuron pathways that allow you to see things slower than they were. A lot of times with boxers, and it happened to me for a long time, that I trained somebody for like a year, 2 years, and they feel fast, they feel good, and then after a time they're like, I lost my speed, I'm not good anymore. And I'm like, no, you're faster than you were. Their brain caught up.
Yeah.
So what felt like speed to them once upon a time is no longer the same feeling because their brain actually works a little bit faster. And that neuron activity continues into your 40s. It then declines, but you're able to basically continue. If you continually do a repetitive action that's really fast, then your brain will slow it down essentially and make the action slower. So, age catches up to all of us, but I certainly...
I do feel with the injuries though, my shoulder, my knees.
That's all.
So that's, but I feel much better now. Hopefully I'm going to get back in the ring soon.
So what do you think is going to happen, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson?
Ooh, I don't see Tyson winning. I just honestly don't see. I just don't want him to get hurt. But I don't see him winning. I think he's gonna try and bob and weave, but he's gonna walk into punches. That's what I see happening.
I think. Hopefully, I hope they give Mike Tyson all the drugs. Like, give him all the drugs, like, please.
Amen.
Just give him
Amen.
all of it. Like, have a team of doctors there before, and they'll just give him drips, give him whatever.
Yeah.
Like, all
Some
of it.
Russian vitamins.
Yeah, Mexican, Russian, all of the vitamins, just everything. Just have him, here's the thing. If Iron Mike turns up for 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
30 rounds going like...
Yeah, just 30 seconds. So if Jake Paul can sprint around a ring for a round, then he's good. But it's just, he has to avoid that first round Iron Mike bubble touch.
Yeah.
You know, if he can avoid that.
Night.
Yeah, if he can avoid that, then good luck, he's going to win the fight. Good on him. But he just has to, the only benefit of this whole thing is just the attention that it draws to boxing. Boxing's had a bad year in terms of press, I feel. I mean, maybe not on the outside, but on the inside, in terms of the amateur boxing scene, what's happening with IBA, what's happening with world boxing, the embarrassment of the Olympics, really, which the Olympics itself, like the fights and the fighters and everything, was great. It was really good. But what happened around that, which I have my own theories about, but what happened around that was very ugly. And I think that we had a really big year in boxing last year. And now this year it's kind of, we're in the aftermath of that. We saw Gervonta, Ryan Garcia, we saw Spence Crawford, we saw these major fights that we wanted for so long. And then obviously it's a rebuilding year, but it hasn't been a good one, I don't think. And I'm really hoping that there's like this kind of stuff draws a better light to boxing and makes...
You think it will bring a better light to boxing? I'm not sure. This kind of fight.
As a coach, I know that I train kids now that otherwise they came into the gym because of Jake Paul.
Okay. Fair.
They came into the gym. They didn't know anything. I remember one kid coming to me and telling me, I want to fight like Jake Paul. And I was like, on the same card was Billy Joe Saunders. And I was like, well, today we're going to do a Billy Joe Saunders combination. And he's like looking at me like, who's that? And I said, well, he's the real fighter on the card, the real guy. And he's like, no, I want to fight like Jake Paul. I'm like, okay, cool. So on that, I'll take it. If he's also, I'll say something else for the culture of this like YouTubers thing fighting each other. Okay. I don't think violence is an answer. I don't think people should be beating each other up. I don't think there's anything positive about that. But I don't have a problem with the younger generation. I have some younger brothers. Seeing two people fighting, like beefing with each other and deciding to sort it out in a ring, in a professional environment, having prepared for it and putting on a show. I'm there for that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you're telling a generation, listen, you're gonna have a problem with somebody, stand up for yourself and answer for whatever it is that you believe in or whatever it is, and you can meet them head on, but do it in a fair and in a gentlemanly way. Right. I think I'm very happy for that message. I'm very happy for that message because I grew up, in Sydney when it was a time when you had a problem with somebody, you went out, you had to watch your back because somebody might glass you from the back, somebody might do something like, it was never a fair fight. It was always like, 5-on-1 and things that were, non-respectable. It was not respect. But in this case, if the message is like stand up for yourself, be a man, you're gonna have a problem with somebody, two of you can meet in a ring and sort it out like man, then I think that's a very cool thing. I'm happy for my little brothers to see that and hear that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. So what's your prediction? What do you think is gonna happen in this fight?
If Iron Mike turns up for 30 seconds, then it's going to be a first-round knockout. But I think that was even more likely a year ago. I don't think that's likely today. I can't see it being anything other than a glorified sparring match.
Yeah.
Even if Mike Tyson wants it to be a fight, and even if Mike Tyson tries to make it a fight. I can't see Jake Paul. Dude, if Jake Paul knocks out old man Mike Tyson, he's going to be public enemy number one.
For sure,
He's public enemy
100%.
number one. He can't do that. He can't go out there and knock out an old man. Knock out an old man that everybody loves, that is idolized by entire
Uncle Mike.
generations. Uncle Mike, you know? And you can't... So I'm hoping I'm going to see a sparring match. And I'm hoping Jake Paul is going to carry him after a few rounds. But yeah, it's all down to that first minute of the first round.
Yeah, I agree. I have the same thoughts. I don't see Mike winning. I hope he wins in the first round. But if he does, I think Jake Paul is just going to beat him up, and hopefully he's not going to knock him out. It's just going to carry him. That's what.
God.
That's hopefully it's going to happen.
Oh man, I'll be so sad. I'll be so sad. It just nobody wants to see that.
Nope.
Nobody wants to
see it, but everybody will watch it.
People will pay, but fuck, man.
Look, I'm gonna watch it regardless. I don't want to see this fight, but I'm gonna go and watch it because it's there.
I don't know if you saw that meme that was going around last week of just people, just guys, just sitting around thinking about Max Holloway. You know, just sad about Max Holloway. You know, it's gonna be like that. It'd be just sad.
I know what's happening with the chin. Usually, guys who were never knocked out before, once they get knocked out, the very first time, it's over. They start getting knocked out all over again, like every single time.
There's no such thing as an iron chin. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I've never seen it. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. And oh man, it'd be so sad. And I hope that that's not what happens. But like, it's that fucking bad motherfucker belt though.
Yeah.
That belt, that BMF belt.
Yeah.
That's the curse. That's the curse.
It is. Did you? Yeah, I watched the timeline of the BMF belt. Yeah.
Not cool, man. Not cool. I'm like, keep it. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, it's that crap.
Who
It's not
needs
legit
it?
anyway.
Who needs it? It comes with a curse.
Yeah.
It's cursed. It's because the gods of fighting went, what the fuck is a BMF belt? Do you know
Right.
what I mean? It's like they went, oh, Dana's trying to make money off something that doesn't really exist, you know? So, oh, we're just going to decide who are the most baddest men and have them fight? No,
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense.
It's a for the show.
Oh, they always have to be welterweights?
Yeah.
Oh, the baddest one, there's always a welterweight. You know what I mean? There's no heavyweight that's out there. Give me a break. If you ask me, it's once.
I think didn't they do it for lightweights? 155ers.
Did they?
I think so, no?
Oh, Poirier had it for a while.
Poirier had it. Wait, Max has it now. It's
I think-
155 for Gagey.
So it's a lightweight belt. It's a lightweight belt, essentially.
But Jorge had it first against Ben Askren was
Welterweight.
I have no fucking idea. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, but he forever has that belt. What he did to Ben Askren, that's the
Ooh.
forever.
Ooh.
That's just a khatima. That's the stamp. Nothing. You don't have to do anything else now. You are the BMF.
Poor Ben, man. What the fuck? The guy did so
You
well.
know, I watch that once a month. I watch it once a month. My two favorite things that have ever happened in an octagon, and we went from boxing to MMA, but
Yeah.
my two favorite things that happened in an octagon is him running across the ring, and also, if you remember it, the Doom running across the ring, fly kicking.
Oh yeah, right in the face.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a heavyweight doing a Bruce Lee kick. The first thing, he opens with it and sprints into this flying kick to the face.
Yep.
Of what's his face? Dude, I think running in with a kick is the most badass thing that you can do.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We went to MMA instead of talking about boxing, but that happens. Yeah, you guys should hear
It's all
our
knockouts.
talks.
I'm just excited about knockouts.
Yeah, when we sit at the gym, we just talk nonsense all day. Now we can go for hours. But thank you guys for watching. Please consider to subscribe, and we'll talk to you after the fights. Thank you.